Well, hi again, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is game number 149 of the 2007 Cleveland Indians Stratomatic Mostly Advanced Replay. This is the final game of a three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. The Indians come into the game with a 72-76 record. They have a one-game lead over the Minnesota Twins for the lead in the Central, and the Royals come in with a record of 66-81. And today's pitching matchup for the Indians is Aaron Laffey. He comes into the game with a 0-2 record in 26 2/3 innings, has allowed 22 earned runs, 12 walks, struck out 12, and has a 7.43 ERA. On the real season, he was 3-1 in 32 1/3 innings pitched, 19 earned runs allowed, 8 walks, 17 strikeouts, and a 5.29 ERA. And Billy Buckner is on the mound for the Royals. And their starting lineup, leading off and playing center field, David DeJesus. Batting second and playing second is Esteban Herman. Batting third and playing right field is Mark Teahan. Batting fourth and playing first base, Billy Buckner. Batting fifth and playing third base, Alex Gordon. Batting sixth and playing left field, Emil Brown. Batting seventh and catching is John Buck. Batting eighth and the designated hitter, Justin Huber. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Tony Pena Jr. The Indians defensively in the outfield from left to right. In left is Kenny Lofton. In center is Grady Sizemore. In right is Franklin Gutierrez. From third to first, Casey Blake at third. Johnny Peralta at short. Asdrubal Cabrera at second. And Ryan Garco at first. Victor Martinez behind the plate. They seem to have found their go-to lineup now, which I kind of like. All right, here's Aaron Laffey. David DeJesus. And a 5-8 against the lefty. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Let's see if here's someone backing up outside, maybe. And here is Esteban Herman. Oh, and timeout. Okay, they have finished backing up. Here is Esteban Herman. 5-4 center field X. That's a good play for Grady Sizemore, who's a 1, and he will retire Herman. 2 down. Here's Mark Teahan. And a 1-7 against the lefty is a fly ball to center. Easier play for Sizemore. That will retire the side. And I'll be right back as I get a score bug. And we'll be back with the bottom half of the first right after this. All right, here's Billy Buckner. He'll face Grady Sizemore. Sizemore comes into the game hitting .268 with 15 homers and 59 RBIs. Two 7 swing and a miss, strike three. 1 away for Asdrubal Cabrera. .239 average. 2 homers, 5 RBIs. And a ground ball to third. And that is handled by Gordon, 2 down. Travis Hafner. Hafner on the season. .239 average, 29 homers, 86 RBIs. And a 5-7, he draws a walk. So, 2-out base runner. And here's Victor Martinez. Victor on the season. .309 average, 32 homers, 108 RBIs. And a 1-8, and that's driven into center field for a base hit. Going to third is Hafner. And the Indians trying to get a 2-out rally going here. There's Ryan Garco. .268 average, 20 homers, 59 RBIs. Ooh, just missed it. That's a fly ball to center. And that's put away by DeJesus, and that will retire the side. The Indians strand 2 on a walk and a hit, but do not score. And we'll go to the top of the second. The Indians nothing and the Royals nothing. All right, and here is Butler, Gordon, and Brown due up for the Kansas City Royals. And a 5-7 is a second base X. That 18 is in plenty of good range for Asdrubal Cabrera, who retires Tien, 1 away. Here's Billy Buckner. And 2-9 is a weak ground ball to second. A little easier play for Asdrubal Cabrera, 2 up, 2 down. Here's Alex Gordon. And a 4-9 against the lefty is a fly ball to left. So another 1-2-3 inning for the Royals here in the second. And we have the bottom of the second. The Indians nothing and the Royals nothing. And Johnny Peralta due up. Lofton and Gutierrez will follow in this top half of, or bottom half of the second inning. And here's the pitch to Johnny. 1-7, and that's into right field for a base hit. So leadoff single for Johnny Peralta. They will not hold him on. That brings up Kenny Lofton. Kenny on the season. 331 with the Indians. 2 homers. 18 RBIs. Go watch the previous game. You'll see a great display by Kenny Lofton. And 4-12 against the lefty. That is a chance for, oh boy, 5 and a 14 for Billy Buckner. Not really in for his defense. And that is out of range. He is an E30, so he will not make this play at all. It's just whether it's going to be a 1-base error or a 2-base error. And it's a 1-base error, so Peralta reaches. And gets through the wickets. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. Franklin, 275 average, 20 homers, 49 RBIs. And they will hold both runners. Hold on a second. Looking at the rules for -4. So he'd be like a 1-4 to try to steal. Or 1-2 actually. Nah. They'll hold all the runners because of Lofton, but they are not going anywhere. Here's Franklin Gutierrez, not looking to bunt in the second inning. Two, 3, and a fly ball to right, and making the catch is the right fielder Tien. I don't believe that you can advance on this. Nope. It has to be the B without the question mark. So, all right. 1 down for Casey Blake. Blake, 252 average, 18 homers, 69 RBIs. And a catcher X on a 3. The catcher Buck is a 3. Oh boy, you got the lucky roll there. Just a pop-up into foul territory. And Buck makes the catch. So 2 down. Here's Grady Sizemore, struck out his first time up. Three, 8. And that ball is driven deep to center field and off the wall. Scoring from second is Peralta. Heading to third is Lofton. Is Skinner going to stop him like he did in the LCS? Or like he will do in the LCS, I guess would be saying. Lofton holding on, makes him a 14. 2 outs gives him a 16. In center field, De Jesus does not reduce it any. And doop. So 1 to 16 for Lofton. Yeah, they're going to send him. And he is out on a 17. Wow. So we'll call that 8 to 2. If that -1 for holding him on made the difference. And Kenny Lofton's legs not quite what they used to be. But the Indians do take the lead on the double and lead 1-0 going into the top of the third. And Laffey will face the bottom third of the order. Buck, Huber, and Pena. Now, Huber is not carded, but he literally does not have any hits on his strat card. I will show it to you at the end of the game to show you the truth of it. All right, here's Emil Brown. Oh, not Emil Brown. Sorry, John Buck. I'll straighten this out. All right, here is John Buck. And a 1-8 against the lefty. Draws a walk. First base runner for the Royals. And here's Justin Huber. Right-handed batter. September call-up. .210. Ground ball to third. They'll get Buck at second, but the ball just too slowly hit. They won't return the throw, and Huber will replace Buck, but 1 out. Here's Tony Pena Jr. .611. And against the righty, another ground ball to third. They'll throw to second to get Huber. The return throw not in time to get Pena. 2 down. Here's David De Jesus, struck out his first time up. And a 5-12 against the lefty. Fly ball to center. And Sizemore will put it away and retire the side. The Royals strand 1 on a walk. We go to the bottom of the third. And it's 1-0 Indians. And Cabrera, Hafner, and Martinez. One 5 swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away. Here's Hafner, walked his first time up. Oof, just missed the good stuff in column 4. Fly ball to right. 2 away. And here's Victor Martinez. 5-11. And that is against a switch hitter batting left-handed. And that ball is driven deep to center field. Back to the warning track to the wall is De Jesus. And that ball's out of here. Home run for Victor Martinez. Home run number 33 and RBI number 109. And the Indians have a 2-0 lead. Here's Ryan Garko. 3-4, ground ball right to the first baseman, Butler, who will step on the bag himself. And that will retire the side. But the Indians do get another run. And after 3 complete, it's the Indians 2 and the Royals nothing. And Laffey will face Herman, Tien, and Butler. .312 against a lefty, base hit to right field. So first hit of the game for the Royals. They will hold on Herman. Let's see, Tien, 285 hitter, will let him swing away. Here's Tien holding on Herman. 3-5, base hit to right field. Gutierrez does have a -1 arm. 13 and a 12 will hold right there. And here's Billy Buckner. And against a righty, grounder to short, Peralta goes to second to get Tien back to first, double play. Going to third is Herman, but there are 2 outs. Pitcher's best friend there. 2 down. There's Alex Gordon. .69, and Gordon draws a walk. Second walk allowed by Laffey. And here's Emil Brown. And that 5-9 roll will be coming up every time. That'd be great. Same ground ball to short. They'll go the short way to get Gordon. And that will retire the side. Through 3.5, it's the Indians 2 and the Royals nothing. Of course, both pitchers are only they're 5-inning rated. And Peralta, Lofton, and Gutierrez due up for the Indians here in the bottom of the 4th. There's Peralta. Singled and scored his first time up. 4-4, third base. That's a 9 for Gordon. That's not going to be in range. No. Gordon is an E. 18. 7-10, he will make the play. And no, that's an 11. So he boots it. So second error of the game for the Royals. See if the Indians can make the... And... We'll let Lofton... Ooh. They're not holding on Peralta. It'd be a B hit and run. We'll play hit and run here with Lofton. Well, Lofton, he reached on an errors last time. So we're going to play hit and run. He'll be a B hit and run. Oh boy. B and an 11. Oh boy, we get to roll the 20-sided die because he misses the pitch. Peralta being a D-stealer, not being held on. He starts at a 1-9. Buck reduces that by 1. So on a 1-8, Peralta steals a base. He did steal 4 on the season. And that's a 14, and he is out easily. So caught stealing. And Lofton will continue his at-bat. And he'll probably get a base hit now. And how right is that? 310, that's a base hit. And they will hold Lofton on. Here's Franklin Gutierrez, one away here in the bottom of the fourth. 6-8, and that's a fly ball to left. Brown puts it away, 2 away. Here's Casey Blake. And they'll send Lofton. I'm try to get something going here. A stealer for Lofton, 15. Holding him on makes him a 13. Then Bach is a -1, so 1 to 12. And that evil D20, Lofton gets caught stealing, and that will retire the side. So the Indians run themselves out of an inning, and Casey Blake will lead off the bottom of the fifth when it comes up. And do it for the Royals, bottom third of the order, Buck, Huber, and Pena. Here's Buck. 4-6. And against the righty, that's a base hit to left field. Buck has reached base for the second time. They will not hold him on. Here is Justin Huber. 2-8. Let's see what out this will be. Huber 2-8. Ground ball back to the mound. The Laffey will get Buck at second. The return throw is not in time, and for the second time, Huber is reached on a fielder's choice. And they will not hold him on. He is an E-stealer. Here's Tony Pena. Fielder's choice his first time up. 110. And boy, ground ball to third. And once again, the second for 1 out, but can't get the double play. And here's David DeJesus. Third time through the order for Laffey. And his point of weakness inning. 5-2. And against the lefty, that's a fly ball to right. And Gutierrez will put that away. That retires the side. And we are to the bottom of the fifth. Indians lead 2-0. All right, and now Casey Blake, who was up when Kenny Lofton was thrown out trying to steal, will start the bottom of the fifth, followed by Sizemore and Cabrera. And, oh, that just gets cut off nicely by the center fielder. And that will hold Blake to a single. 1-5 was a single, but that's a double chance. Let's see. We will get bullpen action for the Royals. I want to take a timeout here real quick. All right, Joel Peralta and John Bale are loosening in the pen. After that leadoff single by Casey Blake, here's Grady Sizemore. Not holding on Casey Blake. 1-5, and he draws a walk. And is the manager going to play the string out? They'll let him pitch to Cabrera. He's a success against him. First and second. Ooh. And now they'll let Cabrera try to swing away. 3-2 swing and a miss, strike 3. And I believe that will be all for Buckner. They don't want him to face Hafner. He's not very good against the lefties, so Joel Peralta is going to come in and relieve. And here is Travis Hafner to face Peralta. 1-9. Oh, Buckner was a righty as well. Okay. And that ball is hit deep to center field. Back goes Tien, and it's out of here. 3-run homer for Travis Hafner. 1-9 and a 1-17, and that's a 17. So Hafner, I don't want to say removes all doubts, because I thought that was going to happen the last game, but this certainly helps. 5-0 Indians. And that is home run number 30 for Travis Hafner. RBI number 87, 88, and 89. And here is Victor Martinez. .65. Switch hitter batting left-handed. It's a ground ball to second. First time they've gotten Victor Martinez out on the day. Here's Ryan Garco. .27, ground ball to short, and that will retire the side. The Indians get 3 on the Hafner homer and lead 5-0 after 5, and I believe we will try to get Laffey at least through the 6th. He'll face Herman, Tien, and Butler. Herman singled his last time up. 6-10 against a righty, ground ball to third. And Blake fires over. 1 away. Here's Tien. 1-7 against the lefty. Fly ball to center. 2 away. And here's Billy Buckner. .111 ground ball to second. And Laffey's probably going to come out for the 7th. To the bottom of the 6th. And we will get a new pitcher in for Joel Peralta. John Bale. He is... Yeah, he's fine. So John Bale will come out. Bale will face Peralta, Lofton, and Gutierrez. All right, here's the pitch to Peralta. 1 for 2, reached base twice, once on an error. .68 swing and a miss, strike 3. Here's Kenny Lofton. Singled and reached on an error himself. And was caught stealing. 5-8 against the lefty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. Can he strike out the side? 3-4. Nope. Well, no, that's a fly ball to right. And Tien will put it away. And we go to the top of the 7th. The Indians lead 5-0. And Laffey will come out to face Gordon, Brown, and Buck. Four, 6, and that's a 10. And that's ripped into center field over Sizemore's head. And into second with a double is Alex Gordon, and they're not going to waste. Let's see, who we have up? Righty, 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 righty. Now, they're not going to waste any time. Rafael Betancourt coming into the game. Laffey goes 6 and is responsible for the runner on base. Rafael Betancourt on the season. 3 wins, 6 losses, 74 1/3 innings pitched, 18 earned runs allowed, walked 6, struck out 66, has 3 saves, and a 2.18 ERA. And here's Emil Brown. 2-3, ground ball back to the mound, looks the runner back to second, and throws to get Brown. 1 down. Here's John Buck. .211, and he hit him. And we're not playing injuries, at least not till the postseason. And with 2 on, let Huber hit this time, but maybe not next time. All right, here's Justin Huber. 0 for 2, reached on 2 fielders' choices. And let's see what this out will be against a righty. And that's a fly ball to center. We'll retire Huber. 2 down. Here's Tony Pena Jr. .610. Shortstop, a 7 will be in range for Peralta, and that will retire the side. Stretch time here at Jacobs Field was at the time. Senior take me out to the ball games. The Indians are leading 5-0. And the Indians will get, let's see, lefties. Aaron Foltz will be coming into the game. Okay, at the old ball game. All right. Actually, we'll have Bale stick around for a second. I think he got through that one pretty quickly. All right. Bale will face Blake, Sizemore, and Cabrera. .660. Oh boy, nice job cutting that off, and they'll hold Blake to a single. 2 for 3 for Blake. Here's Grady Sizemore, not holding on Casey Blake. They will get Jimmy Gobble and David Risky loosening in the pen. 6-6 again. And that's a base hit. And going to third is Blake. So runners on the corners, and I think that will be it for Mr. Bale. Actually, now look at David Risky. into the game. So David Risky will take over for Summon. First and third, they'll play back to get double play ball here. 1-4. And that's exactly what they'll do. Ground ball to first. Butler to the shortstop Pena, back to the pitcher Risky. Double play. Scoring from third is Blake. Extends the lead to 6-0. There are 2 outs. And here's Travis Hafner. Homered his last time up. A 2-9 and swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will retire the side. The Indians get a run. And Aaron Foltz will be coming into the game to pitch the top of the 8th. Okay, and Aaron Foltz on the season. 35 2/3 innings pitched. 14 earned runs allowed, walked 11, struck out 29, and has a 3.53 ERA to go along with 1 win and 1 loss. And there's the pitch to De Jesus. 6-9, swing and a miss, strike 3. And here's Esteban Herman, 1 away. Swing and a miss, strike 3, same roll. These dice are not loaded. Here's Mark Dean. .110 against the lefty, ground ball to first. Garco will take it to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Let's see. We will get Joaquim Soria some action here in a non-save situation. And the Indians will get Cliff Lee loosened in the pen. Try to see if they can extend the 6-0 lead. Okay, so Joaquim Soria, who does not want to be known as this anymore, but was known at one point as the Mexicutioner. All right, so Risky pitches an inning and 2 batters. All right, so Victor Martinez, Ryan Garco, and Johnny Peralta. All right, Martinez, 2 for 2 with a home run. .38, batting right-handed, ground ball to second. 1 away. There's Ryan Garco, 0 for 3 himself. I'd like to get in the hit column. And he will do that. Base hit. Cutting it off nicely. Would have been a 75% double chance, but he missed that part. But he'll still like the hit. And here's Johnny Peralta. Singled, reached on an error, and struck out in 3 attempts. For 2, fly ball to right. 2 away. And here's Kenny Lofton. For 6, line drive to the second baseman, Herman, and that will retire the side. And we go to the top of the 9th. Indians lead 6-0, and Cliff Lee will come into the game to try to finish this out. And Lee will face Butler, Gordon, and probably a pinch hitter for Emil Brown. All right, here's Billy Buckner. Actually, Ross Glode will come in and pinch hit for Billy Buckner, who is 0 for 3. And if this game happens to go to the bottom of the ninth, he will stay in and play first base. So here's Ross Glode. Six-two, fly ball to right, and on a couple of steps from the warning track is Franklin Gutierrez. One away. Here's Alex Gordon. 3-3, popped him up. Second baseman Cabrera puts it away. And to avoid copyright for sound making, Europe's Final Countdown is playing out over the speakers, because that's what the Indians played, or Guardians still do now when there are 2 outs in the 9th inning. Here's Emil Brown. Oh, he'll be pinch hit for. Joey Gathright will grab a bat and hit for. Actually, this is already against lefties. No, he will not be pinch hit for. Okay. Neil Brown be called to the plate. And he is 0 for 4. 0 for 3, I'm sorry. For 8. That's 18, and he rips one. That's a double for Neil Brown. And we will get a pinch hitter for Mr. Buck, Mark Grudzelanek. Pinch hit for Buck. And Jason LaRue will come into the game and catch if this happens to go any further. All right, here's Grudzelanek. 6-0 lead. 2 outs, top of the 9th. 1-7. Nice diving stop by Blake. Shows the ball the ump, and that's your game. Oh, a 1-2 single chance. That's a 3. And that ends your ball game. Final score from Jacobs Field. Indians win this one 6-0 and be right back with the details. All right, final line score. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Indians. No runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Royals. The Indians improved to 73 and 76, and the Royals fall to 66 and 82. All right, and we'll get it right into hyper-fast scoring. The Minnesota Twins are facing the Detroit Tigers, I believe. Yes, and that is actually who the Indians will be facing next in this replay. So Minnesota with a 3-4-5 or less will keep the deficit at 1. No, so the Indians increased their lead to 2 games. Excuse me. As they head into play against the Detroit Tigers. Okay, we'll go to the American League East standings. The Red Sox have a 4.5 game lead. They are 90 and 59. Yankees at 85 and 63. Of course, they are Sunday Night Baseball. Boston needs a 4-3-2 or less to increase the lead. Yes, they will. 2-3-6. All right, and the Toronto Blue Jays are facing the Baltimore Orioles. They are one game back of the Yankees and for the wild card. So a win here will mean that they are tied for the wild card. Since I find them. 4, 3, 2 or less, and we will have a tie atop the American League wild card. No, 5-2. So the Yankees will keep the wild card lead for now. All right, so the Chicago Cubs, their magic number is 2. They are 90 and 59. The Reds are 77 and 71. So we will play the Cincinnati game first. They will need a 2-2. Milwaukee needs a 2-2-5 or less to win. 2-6-1. No. So Cincinnati will stay tied for the wild card as well. And the Cubs trying to reduce that magic number to 1 to clinch at least a tie for the division. 1-5-1 or higher. And the magic number will go down to 1. Four, 1-4. Yeah, that will easily do it. So the Chicago Cubs have clinched a tie for the division. They can do no worse than a playoff if they lose the rest of their games. So you're basically looking at your National League Central champions, the Chicago Cubs. Okay, we'll go back to the American League. The Mariners have a 74 and 73 record. They are chasing the Oakland A's, who are at 80 and 70. And pretty soon I may just play these games offline. The Mariners come in the game 74 and 73, so 4.5 games, and time's running out quick. All right, Mariners 1-3-5 or less to stay on the board, I guess we'll say. Not even close. 6-4-3. So I may not be playing many more of the American League West games, as that's kind of out of reach now. 4-5-3 for the A's against the Rangers. And they lose. So, wow. Maine's 4.5. I'll make a decision about that to play those games or not. All right, and the New York Mets are facing the Philadelphia Phillies. This is unfortunately the start of the downturn, as RJL knows, winning 5 of their final 16 games, cost them the division. 2-6-6 or less against the Phillies. Oh, and they get it. 1-4-3. Oops. As RJL would say, that's a happy recap for you Mets fans. So the Mets get their magic number here. Time out for a second. So the magic number for the Mets is 7. I don't think they lost. So we're the Braves. Braves are playing right now. They are playing the Washington Nationals. Braves need a 1-4-6 or higher to. First thing they will need to do is to keep tied for the wild card. And they will, 5-6-4. So we still have the tie atop the wild card. And we will now play out the rest of the National League. Arizona and the Dodgers I'll play offline. And Colorado is actually over 500 now. They're 75 and 73. They are 2 games behind the wild card at 77 and 71. And they need a 665 or less. So they can only lose on triple sixes. No, on the 1 to 216 chance that happens, not going to happen. 416, so they will defeat the Florida Marlins. And I guess we'll also do the Padres and the Giants. Giants are 75 and 73 as well, so they're 2 games back of the wild card. And they get a tough road to hoe against the Padres. Giants need a 6-6-1 or better. Nope. 5-3-4. And that will conclude Hyperfast Scoring. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you leave a like. And please, once again, I'll keep saying if you could leave a comment. And if you have any questions, that'd be great. And please, if you have not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you're playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good night, everybody.